the clone of the Samsung Galaxy S8 months before it was even released. In this video, I wanted to show you the latest one, the Samsung Galaxy S9. I know it's almost hard to believe that I got my hands on it this early, but let's go ahead and take a look at Samsung's latest creation through the eyes of the Chinese clone companies. So I'm very excited to see what's going to be different because officially the S9 is going to have two cameras on the back, the S9 Plus. The orientation is going to be a little bit different, slightly better bezel display, less bezels. So it's going to be very interesting to see it in the flesh, cloned for the first time. Let's check it out. Alright, and here it is. As you can see, it's already been unboxed. Those guys just couldn't wait to get their hands on it over at US Customs, so they've already taken a look. Regardless, though, here we go. Need a bigger knife for bigger projects. Okay. Oh boy, here it is. Very great looking packaging so far. The Galaxy S9 Plus. Does this mean that I'm getting the dual lens version? Wow, that looks very good for a clone. They got that down. It's mimicking the Galaxy S7 and S8 packaging. Now, taking a look back, this is what we got, the generations of clones with the Galaxy S8. We had the original Batman phone, and this one, I think this was Olympic phone, and progressively the displays did get better. Eventually, it was an 18:9 display. It wasn't, super great, but pretty close to the real deal, just a little bit of a thicker chin. So let's hope they made more improvements to this other than just reskinning the Galaxy S8 clone. Officially, we've got 8 megapixel selfie camera, IP68 water resistance, 64 gigabytes, 6 gigabytes of RAM. Looks like they were following up on the rumors because that is what's rumored to happen. Rounded corners, Quad HD, an earphone tuned by AJG. I think they meant to write AKG, but alright, there's already a dead giveaway. This is a clone. Regardless, let's jump in. So this slides off, and inside, let's check it out. So it's upside down in the box to begin with, and it's not very pretty. This packaging, oh man, they get this wrong. If they want to go for the experience that Samsung delivers, they've really got to step this game up. But regardless, we do have a little placeholder sticker here, Galaxy S9 Plus, and man, that is heavy, like super heavy. This feels like a brick in your hands. It's quite thick for what it is, and ooh, looks like we got another Olympic phone here, the SH. Okay, let's peel this front one off. So this looks pretty identical actually to the Galaxy S8 version on the front. It's got some thick bezels. I thought they were going, forward with the bezel reduction, not backwards and making them even thicker. It is still an 18:9 display, so I guess that's good. Button placement. Oh wow, it comes turned on already and activated. That's convenient. They save you the hassle of having to go through the activation. On the back, as you can see, there is that dual pixel camera, dual lens, and the new flash placement on the right with the heart rate sensor. So all of this most likely is fake. I can already tell the bottom one definitely. There's no way that's real. It just looks like a piece of plastic. Over here, very, very likely that is not a real heart rate sensor. And it's got a bunch of junk down here that Samsung will definitely not do. So dead giveaway on the outside that this thing isn't real, but it does have a rough impression of it. I've just seen these floating around the internet where people are claiming they have the Galaxy S9 already. Definitely not the real deal. Okay, what do we got on the front here? So we do have the interface from the S8, and the home button can be pressed, but not 3D touch. Comes with a wallpaper saying Galaxy S9 Plus. Very nice, alright. Swipe screen to unlock. And it's in the phone app. Looks like someone was trying to desperately call for help before the phone got packaged. Okay, so let me go ahead and connect to Wi-Fi real quick. Alright guys, and here it is. So let me turn the brightness up. As you can see, they did mimic the settings from the official Galaxy. Got that going here. And let's check out the display, how bright it gets. Usually these don't, go very bright. So brightness level. Oh wow, that's it. That is it. Not very bright. So I thought that it would be a little bit more visible, but it's pretty dim for a clone. Although the quality, the resolution is quite good, so I can make out a lot of details, sharpness in there. That alone is pretty decent. It does have a slight curve going on the edge of the display, so as to mimic sort of an edge feeling. It does have the edge swipe in here. So they did do well on the design, but it just is chunkier. The Galaxy S8 standard is so thin in comparison. And if I actually grab a Galaxy S8 Plus, you can see that size-wise, they are almost identical. It's just the screens screens end in different places there on both the top and the bottom. With this wallpaper, it's kind of hard to see that, but yeah, that's pretty ugly for a chin down there. Otherwise, let's check out the software. See how closely they imitated that. So we do have a swipe up to go into the menu, and everything is pretty responsive for a clone. I'm not used to seeing this sort of responsiveness. It's pretty snappy, I'd say. So going into the settings, let's check out what version this is running of Android. And Android 7.0. 8-core, highly doubt that. So we do have that edge swipe, and you are able to go through multiple. This thing is going to be pretty close, even before that's been released. I turned on. And actually, the fingerprint sensor location seems to be pretty great. Like, it's going to be better, easier accessible than the other one on the Galaxy S8 Plus. As you'll know, it's directly. There's no way that's 6 gigabytes. I'm sure this thing has like 1 or 2 realistically. 64 gigabytes of storage. Did it. Galaxy S9 has the worst home camera I've ever used. So